Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only
I started
colony on the edge of the frontier, owned
a
and
YouTube.
operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
You heard me? Because I know sometimes it doesn't pop up.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift
Hundreds
out
and
here
thousands
forever,
of colonists.
just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Ooh. How did I want to do this? I have my build already created. I put it in my notes. Yeah, that's right. I'm pragmatic. No. Start digging in your butt when I'm going for a genius tech enthusiast. I already have the build. It's max intelligence,
It says here that you solved mathematical problems just
high
for fun.
perception, mid to high dexterity, and then charm could be average. I'm dumping
I hope you're ready
strength.
to shoulder a burden, friend.
Ooh, that's not good. Tactical time dilation, drain from movement is doubled. Jesus Christ. And then my temperament and personality is optional. So I could leave this at average, but I kind of want a good dexterity. Don't really care about.
Rather anemic, but at least you'll fit in. Muscular atrophy is
So that I
practically a
can
hobby of this colony.
up my temperament, graduate health regen, and boost medical. And then, but charm, persuade, lie, and hack. Yeah, that's what I want. So we got effective long gun, persuasion, hack, medical science, determination, crit, and then persuasion, extra to headshots. This is companion, ability, refresh, positive faction, reaction, temperament to healthy, dex, melee, sneak, things of that nature. Okay, yeah, sounds about right. Melee, fireball. Key skill to focus on. Tech, stealth.
At last, a kindred spirit.
Stealth, range, dialogue. Things of that nature.
Subtle and discreet. Exactly what I need.
Start digging in your bottom. I'm mastering. I'm listening. Oh yeah. Mhm.
Class A. Oh, right. Test subject.
Exactly.
You'll feel right at home in our Saltuna canneries. At least you're not afraid of getting your hands dirty. I hear Rizzo's was hiring candy testers. You know what they say? Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. Now's your chance to have vengeance. I hope you're comfortable with needles. Maybe you can do something about this lump in my neck. Well, you are technically assisting me. I do have a lot of dirty test tubes. Class A. Oh, right. Test subject. A lab spread, eh? Huh. We all start somewhere, I suppose.
Right. That's for damn sure. Fair enough. Right. Damn straight. I'm looking. I prefer blue eyes. Green eyes are like those type. Indeed, bro. This is like crystal blue eyes. This might be a little much. Right. Which nose? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Freckles and honestly, vitiligo is not that bad on the female either. Okay, explain a little bit. 'Cause I think I might agree with you. No, Mhm. Right. Mhm. Like the Nike circle.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines. Have repairs be
Not likely, bootlickers.
Mhm.
Initiate skip jump. Shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going
Mhm.
on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes. Not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies, saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All of the colonists are counting on you.
I don't know. He seems the very controlling type. I'm not sure if he has our best interest in mind. Granted, I'm not really completely sure what we're doing besides like going to this colony with a gunslinger that he knows, so I guess find more information and to save our fellow colonists. And he's on the run, so it doesn't really give me much hope.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Idle turn. Oh shoot, that's kind of cool. Hey, character got the dope truck on that motherfucker. Let me stop. Don't you? It's okay tonight. No, I don't. Yeah, bro watch a little too much Dr. Stone. I am Crash. They just happened to see me. Cause you know they just compy like that. Oh well, they got scared. Start digging in your butt twin. Why is my character tweaking? Did I just start huffing some copium?
See now, you've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Whoa. Did not mean to huff that little copium. Who, me?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
He did what? That guy is a walking promotion. Like, legitimately, he's just a walking promo.
Damage my ears! Oh, no, what just happened? Can you hear me?
Steven?
What in the hell? This...
Steven? I can hear you, man. I mean, I've been could hear you, but I think you could probably hear me. Tactical time dilation. Yeah, I can hear you clearly. I mean, yeah. Yeah, probably with my build, it's best to go for headshots. Not mean to do that. Trying to figure out how to switch weapons. Weapon management. Maybe it's the outfit that's just like accentuating my character's curves. Interesting. This is saber and staff. I think I'm better with one-handed, judging by my character's good. Okay, that's a little tempting. Alright. Actually, I kind of would like to see how your character and stuff looks. Probably made a knit in anyway.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
I love how I just made her feel self-conscious.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Hell yeah. There's no way I just gaslit them into fighting some marauders, bro. Wow. I really made a smart character. Damn. Tavy, did you see that? He got gunned down so fast. I'll just take a second. You ain't drop a gun? Come on, dude. I know he had a two-handed, like, rifle or something. I swear I saw something. Maybe he just had a pistol. It was Lieutenant. The Lieutenant, she had a rifle.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
I'll tell you one thing. Even though this is the Spacer's Choice version, so it's like a PS5 version, it still looks kind of bad.
Please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Well, I mean, granted, I know the game is like, what, a couple years old, so I'm not tripping. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't uncloak that one because it's in my hand. Okay, let's see how this is gonna work.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Nice. I actually kind of like this game. I don't like your tone. You're damn stupid. Yes. Because I'm releasing. Fine. Oh, I'm your butt buddy. Like that what you wanted me to say or something like that? Something gay? Yeah. Me? Oh, yeah. 2042. So maybe I should throw. Maybe I dump 5 into my tech, and then I should dump some into what should I do? Dialogue, because I'm gonna be using a lot of dialogue. So I think I should dump some into dialogue, at least 2, and then of course do the rest of the stuff. My top ones, yeah. Then next I'm gonna dump some into range and maybe a bit into. Okay. I could do a 50% increase on base health, tactical dilation, damage when alone in the party, walk speed, sprint speed, armor, weapon loss ability, companion, science, weapon magazine, applied science. I'm gonna do base health just to start off with. I think health is never enough. So did you download? Did you download it out of work so I can see your character? Or were you just pulling my? Were you just yanking my? My chain. My.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
So this was Cyberpunk before Cyberpunk was Cyberpunk. See what I did there? No? Okay. Anyway. Not have enough bits.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
I think this game is interesting because due to it being one of those types of RPGs, if I wasn't careful, because I was about to place my controller down during that dialogue, I realized that this is one of those games where you could probably shoot one of the main NPCs and accidentally start conflict that you didn't even mean to start.
I smell blood!
Oh my my gosh, this weapon is actually kind of fun.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
Pete's working at the cannery.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
You said bring back the what? Yeah. Right. See what's over here. Okay. Okay. Walk into your chick house, turn into a click house. Walk you in the club, punch you down, and whip the stick out.
They start asking you for some medicine. Come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Hell yeah,
Keep your
baby.
distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you. People will talk. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Right.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Yeah, let me get out of here before I get into.
Please
Sure.
don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Yeah, I don't like his condescending tone. I mean, I could, but you know, and just leave. Oh,
Hey, I saw.
What do you think you're doing?
Dang. I messed up. I clicked. Yeah, because I knew I didn't want to steal anything. And then I saw it and I was like, oh. Yeah, I gotta dip out so that they'll forget about me.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Who?
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because
Who,
I'm
me?
definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. Do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Oh dear God.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
What the? Yeah, bro. This that Two-Face type junk, bro. You should give it to Abernathy. He's a hypochondriac. You know, he thinks that he has something that he actually doesn't have. And then, but my character has like a background in medical, so I'm like, no, I think I saw something. So what are you saying, that he's created it on his own free will? She's like, yeah, you should give it to me. I was like, okay, why? I can't tell you that. I don't want you in trouble for what I'm about to do. Think of what? Nah, hold on.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Okay, I like that. You need someone to smuggle you medicine. I wanna just because I'm new in town. I want compensation, but I like for what she's doing. the reason for what she's doing. I could get down with a little bit of rebellion in the sake of like, you know what?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Okay.
That's all I can ask of you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like her. I like what she's talking. I don't even know, bro. And like you said, I'm just talking to a wall, gang. I don't know, bro. Yeah, just walk back over there like, I don't know. I like me a rebellious woman. A woman who knows what she wants. That's a woman after my heart. What you mean, Is that a bad thing? I mean, you kind of just explained that you heard me twice, so I'm not really... I'm under the assumption that you're kind of tripping about that. But now that I know you're not, then we're good. So this kind of reminds me of the olden times where if you got sick, they pretty much shot you, or they like laid you down into like the plague doctor, and the plague doctor handled you, and then if he couldn't handle you correctly, then they killed you. That's what this society reminds me of. It's kind of like this dystopia where everything's looked to be like all good and nice and sunshine and rainbows, but if you're sick, then you get excommunicated. She kind of gives Panam Palmer vibes.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven.
I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is...
Look at her, sexy ass.
Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
I'm listening.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power is shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Hell yeah. Now, when you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean? I guarantee it's gonna be like Marauders. Right. I'm guessing in that botanical garden, they probably have their little power grid. I reroute the power. I take their little grid, the little regulator, because they're no longer using it because the power is going over to them. So then I'm guessing that this mostly abandoned must mean that there's Marauders like camping out.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Don't tell me it's the sick. What a surprise. I would have never guessed.
The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
So you don't want me to kill him? This might be a little too much. If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. That's like very demanding. It lets him know that I'm forward. I know what I want. But then again, I don't want to overstep my boundaries. I just want the power regulator. But bread though. Let's not get too greedy.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
Yes, ma'am. You can come, Miss
I hesitate
Sexy.
to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Oh, absolutely.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your...
Alright, let's see what you're talking about. Start digging in your butt, twin. Daddy Chew. Oh, okay. Pretty good looking. Pretty good looking. Okay. Teresa. Alright, Teresa Fang. Okay. Samantha. Yes, I have one. Alright. Yes, Nia. You know, I'm starting to see a reoccurring motif within these women. I just can't put my finger on it. You know, it's almost like I've played these games before. You know what I mean? They're all sexy, so you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're all pretty good looking, so you know. But anyway. Bro, look at her, dog. This is a good looking woman. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, am I bugging? Doesn't she like give you like Panem vibes? Like from the face and the look, not the attitude, because she definitely appears to be very like warm and like soft and like kind-hearted and toned versus like
clear out of Mr. Thompson's office when we talk.
Versus like Panem was like very forward, very determined. She had, of course, a leadership role. What's the word I'm looking for? Very headstrong. You know what I mean? Right, talking to myself. Nah, yeah, you don't do that.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office when we talk. talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here.
I actually
and you likely
lean
don't wanna tag
towards
along.
Judy.
It's just
And
Mr.
Panam was
Thompson has
just
his own
very.
opinion on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Whoa, 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 whoa. First off, calm down. Whoa. What? Wait, hold on, Taven. Calm down. Now, wait a minute. Wait. All right. Stop it right now. Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't want to use this because both of them are baby girl. You know, both of them are my wife, so I'm gonna need you to calm down. But Panam, even though being a decent tactician and a decent strategist, I'm inclined to agree with Bryce. I'm inclined to agree with Bryce. None of her strategies actually worked. If it wasn't for V, a lot of them would have fell flat on their face. And Panam is beauty. When Miss Geyser there, it's just not fully activated. Whereas Judy, you know, prowess, you know what I'm saying? Her style, her demeanor is like very dark and kind of stoic. She gives off that, you know, that tough girl attitude, you know, very indifferent, but warm-hearted, you know, it's kind of like light and fuzzy, you know, and she like goes hard behind hers, you know what I mean? And Panam, she is very headstrong, but sometimes she could be a tinge bit irrational. You know, when stuff doesn't go her way, you know, she throws a hissy fit. But the problem is that Panam just needs some. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We know what Panam needs. But I played female V. I couldn't give her what she wanted. But Judy, on the other hand, yeah, she can get all this love and attention. Matter of fact, bro, I know I'm playing this game and I'm enjoying it. You about to make me re-download Cyberpunk, bro. The only reason why I never finished Cyberpunk, the only reason was because another game came out and I was like, let me take a break from Cyberpunk. That is the only reason. I don't know. You asking me. Shouldn't you know that?
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. Does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
I'm camera shy.
All I know is she left after her son died. A real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Because, you know, I get shy around pretty women.
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, keep my head down. The was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It just... It don't seem right to me, man. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I mean, I already know an instrument. Instrument I've already have learned, of course, is the trumpet. But if I had the absolute, like, control, then I would play drums. The only reason why I wasn't in percussion is because of dyslexia. I can't tap my leg. I mean, I can't tap my hand on my leg and do one rhythm, and then tap my leg and do a completely other rhythm. So like if I'm going doom 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 doom, that's one beat, and then my other hand is dun 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 dun. So it's doom 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 dun 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 dun. I can't do them both at the same time. This is not how my brain is wired. So I either have to do them both at the same time or one or the other. And I got like probably the lowest grade possible. It was 1 to 10. I got like a 2. So if I had the ability to be able to do so, I would have done percussion. But I can't. So it was either trumpet or saxophone. Oh yeah, I remember that damn instrument.
How about if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright? Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
You know, I like her. She seems to have this like moral upbringing about her that makes me more attracted to her. But the only problem is that I feel like she's too nice for this line of work. I feel like her moralistic like being will cause her to make a poor judgment call. Okay, this game is actually way more complex than I thought it was gonna be. I'm down for the ride. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, hold on, wait, let me see something. Well, granted, you don't really talk to me about a bunch of things when it comes to games.